So Bobby Jindal was caught in some glorious hypocrisy on the issue of gay marriage and religious freedom. Brian Tashman of Right Wing Watch has a great article about this. So Jindal gave a statement about Kim Davis, who repeatedly refused a marriage license to gays, even though she was mandated to give out that license. And remember, she says, I'm doing this on God's authority. Meanwhile, she's been married 4 times. So God is very selective about who he decides to be a dick against. You know, the thing about, hey, marriage is sacred. Well, she gets a pass, but the gays don't get a pass. So this is what Bobby Jindal said about this case right now with Kim Davis. I don't think anyone should have to choose between following their conscience and religious beliefs and giving up their job and facing financial sanctions. I think it's wrong to force Christian individuals or business owners. We are seeing government today discriminate against whether it's clerks, florists, musicians, or others. I think that's wrong. I think you should be able to keep your job and follow your conscience. I absolutely do believe people have a First Amendment right, a constitutional right. I don't think the court can take that away. So he's coming out throwing haymakers on the side of Kim Davis here. Now, I want you to compare that to what Jindal said when a Louisiana clerk refused an interracial couple a marriage license because of religious beliefs in 2009. Quote, "This is a clear violation of constitutional rights and federal and state law. Disciplinary action should be taken immediately, including the revoking of his license." What happened, tough guy? You said with Kim Davis, I don't think anyone should have to choose between following their conscience and religious beliefs and giving up their job. In 2009, you said that's exactly what you have to choose between. You believe you're a racist based on the Bible. You're against interracial marriage based on the Bible. You don't want to give out an interracial marriage license. Well, fuck you. You can't do that. But when it's for gays, well, go ahead and discriminate. Religious beliefs, you're allowed to discriminate against gays based on religious beliefs. You're allowed to discriminate, period, based on religious beliefs. But when it's interracial, you can't do that. Your religious beliefs are irrelevant. You know what it is? It's that we've been so used to for so long now, the idea that you can't fucking not interracially marry people because you disagree with interracial marriage. That's crazy. We've been so used to that for so long that it's ingrained in us to the point where it does seem crazy if somebody objects. With gays, we're still so used to the discrimination because it's been happening up until just recently. The Supreme Court just allowed gay marriage. They just allowed gay marriage for everybody in the country. So before then, it was not that long ago when it was just normal, so commonplace to say, you're a gay person, you're a second-class citizen, you're not like me, fuck off. So Bobby Jindal, you know what it is? He's a victim of his culture. He falls victim to the same fallacy that so many people across the world fall victim to, which is the idea that I was raised X, therefore X is correct. Bobby Jindal was raised in a culture that said fuck you to gays, but he was just in that time frame when we started being kind to interracial couples. So that one is grandfathered into his mind. So he's like, well, that one's okay. You can't discriminate for interracial reasons, but the gays, you can discriminate against the gays. No, it's just because you were raised in that culture, you were taught, oh, gay wrong, gay wrong, gay wrong. But interracial couples, you weren't necessarily taught that that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. So you just, you flip-flop based on your own cultural bias. It's not a very sophisticated level of objectivity to step outside of yourself and look at it from a blank slate perspective and say logically what makes sense here. But the thing is, people like Bobby Jindal, and unfortunately many people on the far right, they're not able to do that basic intellectual exercise, and it's pathetic.